Welcome back, guys, to Entre Nos. I'm Evelin and my co-hostess,
Alondra.
And she just told me I look sunburned. I'm trying to think. You're the second person that told me I look sunburned today. And I'm just like, I'm trying to think, where was I outside? Oh, I was. But did you see me on Friday?
Mm-mm. I didn't see you like after Friday.
Yeah, after Friday. Because Friday we had the rodeo event. And I was outside basically all day.
Okay.
Damn, did I get sunburned because of that?
So when was the Margarita day?
The margarita
Weren't
day?
you out too?
That was
that
Thursday.
Day? Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, but rodeo day, I was out all day. And like during the day. And I was with Milo. We were at farmer's market.
Mm.
And we were out. He rode the mechanical bull like 2 times. Mm. Yeah,
he likes it?
Yeah, he does. He don't like people watching. Baby. Yeah, he doesn't like when people like watch him. That he's not like comfortable with.
Uh-huh.
But he got on twice.
In front of people.
Yeah, like strangers that didn't know him, you know. Because he didn't want to get in front. He didn't want to get on if my boss was watching him.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then...
So he's like, if I know you, but I don't know you.
Yeah.
Then he gets shy.
And then, so I'm assuming that's why. Oh, and I was also outside Saturday at the market too.
Que te ves un poquito sunburned.
Dang, I'm about to get even more sunburned.
I know, you get sunburned quick. You don't wear any SPF?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you should.
I know. I actually, no, I don't. I used to like that super... It's like a little... It's like a... I don't know.
A little stick?
No, it's blanca con amarillo.
Okay.
It's a brand,
I know which one you're talking about, yeah.
I tried it, and then it has the SPF or whatever, but when I put it on, I feel like...
moisturizer with SPF?
I feel like it...
tacky?
Like a little bit. I'm taking it to Cancun to give it a second try.
A little bit?
Yeah, kind of. So I bought me another one, but it doesn't have SPF that I just like love or whatever, but it just gives you that glow.
Yeah.
But I need to start like wearing some. But for sure over there, I'm going to... If y'all don't know where I'm going to Cancun. Mm-hmm. And for sure, I'm going to be putting some because I don't want to be super dark. So
what's wrong with being dark?
Not for me. Okay?
I'm like,
there's nothing wrong with
problem?
There's nothing wrong with it. It ain't for me. So I had asked, I didn't go through all of these because I wanted to do it with Roland, like on like, you know,
private.
Yeah. So I picked some that said, let me see, individual, like
topics.
Yeah. And I asked him and Rob, right? Like 5, maybe I think I did like 5 of these. For posted, okay. Yeah. Because we recorded yesterday. And which I'm super glad because now we're recording Entre Nos, so that gives Roland time to like get everything ready and we're good for next week, you know. So also Nicole's episode, oh my god, thank y'all because it was like
really good,
dude. Let me check right now actually. I think it surpassed like, let me see, I wonder if it's
trending.
Yeah, Nicole's, oh my gosh, she's close to 300 views.
Wow, that's really good. We hadn't done that well in a while. We had like 150, 180.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because she's close to 300. She's at 296.
That means we need to bring more guests.
I know. I was gonna tell you, like, do you think that you liked having a guest?
Yeah, I did.
Right? It was different
because it like kind of took the attention away from us because we're just like, what else we're gonna say about each other? You know?
Yeah, that we haven't talked about, right? Like, I mean, I think we pretty much caught y'all up with our lives, like, you know. I was gonna tell you, I think that I'm excited to maybe invite some guests over, you know. And have like some girl talk with another girl, you know, kind of. But Nicole was a good first guest.
Yeah,
I like the episode or whatever. So I was gonna tell you for us to do some of these. Do you want to do individual, sex and intimacy?
It doesn't matter.
Family.
Know, we talk about everything.
Okay, how about we do one of each?
Okay.
All right.
Just random.
Yeah. I'm going to do, this is the individual one. This is the sex and intimacy, family.
By the way, this is like for couples, but we're just going to answer.
We're technically a couple. Yeah. Couple, and then past, future. Okay. Let me shuffle them, and then we'll just pick the top one.
All right. Okay, we can start with past and future.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Have you ever cried tears of joy?
Yes.
You have, me too. I cry a lot, tears of joy, especially watching videos. Like when a video just like makes me so happy.
Yes,
I cry.
And just wait till you have your baby.
Yeah, really?
Yes, because me and Roland will literally Roland is all about working, you know. And sometimes we'll literally just like sit down and go through like a rabbit hole of nothing of videos of Milo when he was a baby. Like it's so crazy. Like you see him now, he looks like a big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
You know, like they did his x-rays on his teeth. And los de arriba.
Se le cayó uno solito, right?
Sí, yeah. El first one. And then the one next to it's about to fall off too.
Okay.
And you could see that the teeth in the x-ray, like they're right there. And I'm just like, oh my God, I have not seen Milo with teeth since he was a year and a half.
Already about to come out.
They're about to come out. Since he's a year and a half, can you imagine?
He's been chimuelo since forever.
A chimuelo desde el año, basically. Yeah. Antes de los 2 años estaba chimuelo. I'm just going to show you the picture. Let me see if I can find it. It's right here. Look.
Oh, they're there and they're so big.
I know. Well, I don't know if that's like how big they'll be, right? But yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
They're literally right there. Whenever you open his mouth,
no, you can't see it.
Oh, you can't see anything at all.
Yeah. And this was him like about to get checked. He's so traumatized, dude. Like, le tiene miedo.
He looks happy.
Yeah, this was before.
And that's a nervous smile.
Yeah, no, like it's crazy.
Did he cry though throughout the procedure or no?
Bro, I didn't go. I don't really go to his dentist appointments. Yeah. I get like anxiety, like straight up. I hate it. I hate taking him to the dentist. Roland always takes him. I take him to the doctor.
Yeah.
See? 50-50 right here.
50-50, yeah. Whatever you can't handle, he does.
Yeah. Yeah. And vice versa. But yeah, I'm excited for that. But the tears of joy, I do cry him a lot.
So you have cried like looking at Milo's memories from back in the day?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my God. Or like just, I don't know, like when I see videos on TikTok, like I think it's rare.
Yeah.
But
that it makes you tear.
Yeah. That I'm just like, oh, you know, like it gives me like, no estoy crying, you know, toda like ugly.
It's just a couple little like 2 tears.
Yeah, like se me hace aquí como, you know. ¿Y tú?
Yeah.
Oh, you said right? Yeah. Okay.
Or sometimes when someone sings so beautiful.
No.
It's made me tear up. Like American's Idol or something.
Yeah, definitely not.
Like
not
whenever somebody's like singing so beautifully and then like everybody's clapping and they were just like, oh, you did so good, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Brings me a lot of joy.
No, not for me. Not that, I guess. I'm trying to think. Like watching older people videos, like that brings me joy. Oh, you know what other stuff brings me joy? When I see that the children gift something to the parents and they're not expecting it. Yeah. Like that, like I love watching that. Like, cause I've seen like a few videos where the kid gifted, maybe like around Christmas time, that the kids were gifting like parents toys that they never were able to get when they were kids, you know?
Or like whenever they grew up with not their biological father and now they want them to like adopt them as they're older.
Oh yeah, like if they're
Dude, yes, that makes me so emotional because I'm like, wow, like instead of like, well, that's so honorable, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember when I was little. Like obviously, a lot of y'all know that my life is super complicated, right? So
es una
vida tan complicada.
Wait, what did you call it? Es una bastarda.
Yeah, yo sí soy una bastarda. So, long story short, my mom got pregnant by a biological father. But she got back together with my older sister's dad, right?
Yeah.
And he's my Luna, right? He gave me his last name, Luna. So I grew up thinking he was my dad. Then my mom and him split. She got with my stepdad, que él es Alvarez, right? So I basically grew up thinking he was my stepdad. This is my dad. That's how I grew up, right?
Yeah.
But I remember that when I was young and like I would be at my mom's, you know, I did want my stepdad to adopt me. And I remember I told my mom one time, like, I want to be an Alvarez.
You wanted his last name.
I wanted his last name. But because, again, in my family, we've never had the same last name.
Todos tienen like
my sister and me were Luna, and my little sister and my little brother were Alvarez.
Yeah.
And then when my mom se divorció, she became Gutierrez, you know? But whenever she was Alvarez, I wanted Alvarez. And she told me, well, you have to marry somebody that has Alvarez. basically, right?
And I'm telling you, you're not gonna be one.
Yeah, like, but you know, it's funny. Like, my grandparents, they wanted to adopt me, and they were gonna change my last name to Gomez, which that would have been weird.
Yeah, they were like, from where?
Yeah,
you're
like,
the only one who's Gomez.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. But yeah, I can see how a kid like can you know want their stepdad to adopt them, because I'm close to my stepdad. Like he lives literally like 5 blocks from here. And like he's considered like one of me los abuelos, right? So I can see that,
and you see him as your dad,
and I see him as my dad. I never call him stepdad. Like I'm always like opa or something, you know. And so those videos, they make me like, because I feel like I can relate, you know.
I can't, but they still make me emotional.
Yeah, your dad's still in the picture. But other videos también son como like when I see a little kid being a good like big brother or big sister.
Cuando reciben a sus big brothers like from school, like the school bus drives and the little brothers like running.
No, like I like watching the ones where the big brother or the big sister are doing something for the little one. Like I love watching videos like that.
Like telling them,
yeah,
it's
like
okay, try
like
again.
I love those. Yeah, and I feel like anything really kid related, you know, or like I don't know.
Mom.
I don't know. I can be emotional. I'm not that cold hearted, guys. Okay. Is there anything from your past that you're ashamed of?
Is there anything in my past that I'm ashamed of? Yeah, I think so.
Was it the shot whenever you were stealing from your owners?
There's like a couple things that I'm gonna take to the grave. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, there's a couple things that I'm gonna take to the grave.
Oh, okay.
That just stays in between.
Not coming from Alondra.
Like there's a couple things.
Okay.
I'm gonna take to the grave that I am ashamed of.
Wow.
It's like not that bad, like probably 1 or 2.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, she got a whole ass list.
No, like 1 or 2 things that I
something that you can mention that you don't want to take to the grave?
That I'm ashamed of.
I'm trying to think.
You know, like I asked for forgiveness, you know, to the people that I stole from.
Yeah,
before.
I remember that.
Yeah, I asked for forgiveness. So I'm just like, I'm not. Yeah, it was shameful, but I'm not ashamed of it anymore. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't think I have anything that I'm like. I don't think I have anything that I've done maybe. And I've never told somebody, like at least one person. I think I've done everything in my life, and I've at least shared
it,
with somebody.
I have to.
Okay, so what you're ashamed of, you shared it with somebody.
Yeah, I shared it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, recently, not long ago, probably like last year, I shared it. Because I told Kike, and Kike was like, "No, you have to tell a priest." Yeah. And I was like,
damn, it's that deep?
Yeah, and I was like, I can't, dude, I can't. And I remember I was just crying because I was so scared to tell a priest. And he's like, you have to just get it out of your chest.
Did you kill somebody?
I didn't kill anybody.
Okay, good. I was like, well, that's how it sounds like.
No, I didn't. It was just something very shameful. So then I did tell him, the priest, and I felt very good after that. Yeah.
I honestly, talking about it now, I feel like I can guess what it is, but I might just tell you off camera.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. I think I know you.
You think you know me?
I think I know what what you are ashamed of.
Okay.
All right. Next turn. It's your turn.
This one, right? Because we already did this one.
Yeah. Because I can't think of what I'm ashamed of, honestly.
Close your eyes and describe the things you like most about Roland's body. It says my body, but of course you've never seen me naked, so
your belly. I can tell you what I like. Like, this is sex and intimacy, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm intimate with Roland, right? I think not to get into like extreme details. Yeah. But I think I like grabbing him from like the shoulders, no, the shoulders and the bicep area.
Yeah.
You know? I think that's
the most
while we're intimate, you know. When we're not intimate, like I guess his face, does that count as part of his body?
Yeah.
Right. Duh. If it's just like something that like I love about him, would be the thing that always comes to my mind is his lips. like Roland's lips.
Yeah. That's like whenever
when we're not intimate, like, you know, obviously even when we're intimate, right? But like, it's just like a normal thing, his lips.
Yeah.
While we're intimate, I would say like his like shoulder, bicep, like chest area, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's what it would be for me. What about you and Kike?
Yeah, I think his chest, it's because he has like a little bit of hair, you know? So so I really find that attractive, and like he has like veiny arms, so like he could just be driving and I'm like, dang, his arms, you know?
Yeah, because you know Roland has like
like hairy and veiny arms, like very masculine. Yeah, and I'm just like, that's
yeah. Okay, relax. No, I think for me it's always been a thing, because Roland's always been like built, like muscular from his arms, you know, and even his neck area, like he has like a thick neck, you know, and I feel like I've always like that, and I tell him too, I'm like that I like basically like his this right here in the neck area. But you're next.
No, I did this one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Apart from sex, what other activity makes you feel close to Kike?
Deep conversations.
For me, it would be, sorry, were you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay. For me, when I feel like close to Roland is when we're having deep conversations, especially when we're talking about like the future, what we want,
plans,
you know, ideas, plans, like I feel like we're sometimes, like even
at another level.
Another level of like connection, you know, because sometimes in a relationship,
when he's like vulnerable with me, like cuando me dice cosas que maybe he doesn't want to share with me, and I know I'm like, le costó decirme eso, but he still did.
Yeah.
Or like when he's being extremely truthful, I just feel like, wow, that's crazy. I would have never told you that.
Really?
Yeah, there's things that I'm like, he's being super truthful, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to be that truthful. I feel like I would be dealing with a problem, fix the problem, and then share. But he'll tell me the problem, and like he doesn't have a solution. He's like sharing with me as he's dealing with things, and I'm just like, nah, I'll share once we're good up in here, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, I feel like, I mean, me and Roland have been together for so long now that we both know
when something's wrong.
Like, yeah, we know when something's wrong. Like, I know when something annoys him. Like, Roland, you can annoy him, like, quick as fuck. Just know that. Like, he gets annoyed, like, easily, you know?
But you know what annoys him.
Yeah. And I feel like for me, it's like, I don't get annoyed that fast, you know? But there's shit. I think what annoys me is, things that annoy me are, like, repetitive things.
Like we already talked about that. We dealt about that.
Like, it's just like if I see somebody doing something and I'm just like, what are you doing? And then I explain, and then they do it again, and I'm just like, that's annoying. Or when they don't have common sense. Roland gets annoyed when the people don't have common sense. So my point is that even though we've been together for so long, I know there's things that he tells me and that I tell him, not about each other, right? But just
in general.
Yeah, like
for the household.
Yeah, like if I say things, like if he tells me, man, this person is so fucking annoying, or this person really pissed me off, and it's literally nothing, I know he feels comfortable enough to tell me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna judge him.
You're just gonna be like, oh, dang.
And sometimes I do judge him.
Or you be like, it's not that deep.
Yeah, I do tell him. That's literally what happens. I'm like, it's not that. And then today, I think we were talking about whatever. He texted me, oh my God, it's so annoying, you know, or whatever. He was annoyed or frustrated. And he was telling me, and I did tell him, I'm like, if it doesn't concern you, don't even waste a thought in it. Like, if it's nothing, and I said, that's my thought process. Like, I'm trying to get to the point where if it's not about me or what surrounds me, I'm not even going to, like, get concerned. Like, no voy a gastar mi tiempo pensando en algo, like.
So can I tell you something embarrassing?
Sure.
I used to think about, like, that makes me think mind over matter, right?
Yeah.
But I used to always confuse it till Kike corrected me, because I used to be like, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter, right?
If you don't mind,
it don't matter.
Uh-huh.
You know, so it's like the same thing. Like, why, if it's none of your concern, none of your business, you don't mind it, then why does it matter to you, right? And Kika was like, no, it's like mind, like your head over what matters, you know?
Yeah.
But I used to think mind, like, oh,
if
I don't mind it.
Yeah. Then it don't matter. Then
Yes.
you made a whole ass.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's so embarrassing. I didn't know it was like that.
That is too funny. Because this is what I literally sent him. I was like, let me see.
You sent him a quote.
No, I was going to, I said, let her be, right? I'm like, let her be. Misspelling over here. If it doesn't concern you, don't waste your time even thinking about it. It's a literal waste of thoughts. Es lo que le dije. I'm like, that's how I'm trying to think a little. If it doesn't have my name or anything to do with me, I will try my best not to worry about it or even think about it.
Or get it, have it get to you.
Yeah, because honestly, like, there's things that, like, there's something that actually has been in the back of my mind, and it's bothering me a little bit, you know? And, like...
But it's like none of your concern, kind of?
No, it does concern me because I feel like it's about me. Okay. But I feel like I'm wrong because I'm assuming, right? Let's say it's me and a cousin, right? Yeah. And this cousin, it's not a cousin, but I'm just going to use it as an example, right? And the reason I think I'm wrong is because I'm assuming that this person has a problem with me.
Without knowing that.
Which I don't know if they do or not, you know? But they're giving me the vibe that they have a problem with me. But I just haven't been like, do you have a problem with me? Like, are you good?
But it is concerning to you because you're like, I feel like there's bad energy from you.
Yeah. And it sucks because it's somebody close to me,
and
you know?
Why don't you just talk to them?
Because the person that it is can't have conversations. You know what I mean? Like, there's people in the world, like, if something was bothering me with you, like, I think I could tell you because we're adults and I feel like we could sit down and have the conversation, you know? But
it's so easy as, like, them saying, like, oh, no, I don't. What happened? That's, like...
Yeah, but the thing is, like, there's people that are like, no, do you have a problem with me?
Oh,
okay. They get offended easily, you know, and I'm just like, what's wrong with my hair?
No, it's because you have, like, little flyouts.
Stop looking at it.
I think it's the abanico that's, like, making it fly.
I know. Yeah. I didn't even put nothing on. I was just like, nomás me lo peiné. Normally I would try to put, like, something.
Because they're just like, whoo.
I know. You keep looking at it. And I'm just like, what the...
Okay, I won't look.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's just like there's people in this world that really you can have conversations with, and then or they just take shits just like they blow it out of proportion, like you know. And it sucks.
Like they'll be like, "Can you believe she asked me if I had a problem with her?"
Or me even asking will become a problem.
Yeah,
you know. And to me, guys, like there's two people that I feel like is so hard for me to have conversations with, you know, and one of them is the one that I'm feeling like that.
Oh, so there's two people in your life that
I feel like it's just hard to have good conversations with. Technically, it's like three people, really. Three people that it's hard for me to have like a direct conversation without me coming off either like a bitch,
aggressive,
or you know, like it's just. It's
that
not,
they blow things out of proportion, like you said.
Yes, and I hate it, you know, because I'm just like, damn, if I'm trying to be straight up, why can't you be like, you know, or if you have a problem, just tell me you have a problem, you know, like it's
without making
like,
it a problem.
But then again, that's why I think I'm wrong because I'm like, what if I'm feeling and I'm assuming? Because I always tell Rollie, I'm like, don't assume don't be assuming, you know. So I don't know, but. With that being said, guys, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back. And we are back. So off camera, I told Alondra a little bit about why I thought I was wrong. You know, it's a little private information. So the conclusion came that I'm tippy-toeing around people in my life, you know. Which I think I've said it on here that I don't tippy-toe around nobody. Yeah. But it's these three people that somehow, like, I express the way I truly feel to Rollie. Yeah. That's why he's like my guy. No filter. You know, he's like my person. Yeah. I could tell him exactly what I'm thinking, exactly how I'm feeling.
And he'll take it.
And he doesn't judge me for it.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he's like backing me up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or he'll tell me, oh, I think, you know, whatever. But I just hate the fact that, like, a scenario, right, where I deleted my message and resent another one. Because I didn't want to, like, I knew if I sent the message, it would be a problem.
Yeah. You would have triggered the other person that you find very important and very valuable for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've told you before, we've talked about this before. It's okay. Like in other episodes that I told you that I am okay with tiptoeing around my sisters because I'm getting to know them, because we're mending our relationships. You know, because
that's true.
Yeah, like I told you, like I feel okay with that. Like with saying, like, what can I say to you?
How did you get to be okay? Because again, you're tiptoeing around them, right?
It's because I want to build a new relationship with them.
Are they putting the other end? Are they putting the other 50%, the 100%? Because it should be 100, 100, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, I hope so. You know, I cannot measure how much they can give.
Yeah.
I can only measure what I can give. And I know if I am being just with how much I'm giving, or if I'm holding back. You know, I don't know them. Like, I don't know them, how much they can give and how much they can't, like how sensitive they are. I'm not that
and you know what's funny? That the 3 people that I'm talking about, I had a conversation with all of them today. Mm-hmm. Just casual conversation, you know. And I'm just like, I know damn well that, like, because I think they know how I am, you know? And I know that they know
that you have a strong personality.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because I've gone at it with all of them. I've gone at it with all of them, you know? I think maybe just with one of them, like, 2 of them, I popped off, like, nah, you ain't fucking with me, you know? But I still happen to, like, forgive them, even though they've never said sorry, you know? One of them, I think, has. And, I just feel like I hate it because I'm not at the point in my life where I'm okay tiptoeing, but I know I'm tiptoeing. So
you don't want to be that girl. You want to be free. Like
I want to be able to do normal, like not do normal. I want to be able to not tiptoe.
That being is because you're not in control of how they act.
Exactly.
You can't control how they act and how they respond to different things. Like, they might not be well. You might be like, no, I'm good. I'm 100. But the other person might not be well.
And I know that each person that I'm telling you, like each person, like I know, like you said that we off camera. I think you said that if I didn't tiptoe, we wouldn't have a relationship, and that's true. We wouldn't have a relationship.
And who would be hurting you, not them?
And the people surrounding us.
Yeah, would be hurting and would be questioning, like, why, Evelyn, you're the bigger person. And they would be looking at you like, but you could fix it, not them, because they already know that they're not the bigger person. They see you're the bigger person.
Yes.
Yeah. And so they'll be pointing at you and saying, you're the bad one.
Because you didn't, you weren't the bigger person when you know that they can't be the bigger person.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, you know, this whole year, guys, you know, even in December, I've been talking about how I've been feeling good. And I have been feeling good, you know. Yeah. I mean, I talked to all of them today. I was good, you know. And I still feel good. But there is times that I think to myself and I tell Roland, I'm just like, why? Like, why? Sometimes you do get tired of being the bigger person, you know. And I'm just like, why?
And you're like, and you think to yourself, I'm so done. But you're not, because you love these people. Yeah,
I think the love is what's overpowering my, you know, me. I think it's
how upset you get.
Yeah, I think I am tiptoeing. But again, I am the type of person that I no soy rencorosa. I'm not. So you do me wrong. And I feel like, I can easily forgive you. Believe it or not. Like, it's crazy. Yeah. I won't forget, but I can easily forgive you. And it sucks because sometimes easily forgiving the person means you're like, okay, you know, but in the back of your mind, you're still, that thought is there, you know, like, damn, this person's done me wrong, you know, but.
Or like you can't trust them the way you would once
or the way you want to trust them, you know, like I can literally tell you that, like, one of them, I just feel like so much envy towards me. Yeah. Which is crazy.
Que no puedes compartir like a victory of yours.
Yeah, no. But I'm more than happy to support their victory. Yeah. No, but I feel like it's not like that with me. Like, I'm just willing to just give. Literally, I feel like my relationship with one of them is just, 90% give and 10% receive. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it sucks.
And I've told you, like, sometimes that's all someone who's not well, that's all they can give.
Yeah.
5%.
The fact that you're like, that it's not well.
But because it's true. Yeah. When you're not well, what can you give?
That's true. Yeah. I don't know. That is something that had been in the back. I haven't even talked to Roland about it, honestly, but...
of course, you were just waiting for me, you know?
No, because it had been on my mind today.
Yeah.
Like, it had just... Because I don't like assuming, you know. Yeah. You know that saying? I think it goes like... Assuming, like... Assume... Like, basically makes... You're an ass for assuming or something like that. Yeah. I don't know how the saying goes. You're not supposed to assume.
You're making things up that are probably not real.
You're just making... So then, I didn't want to make it a problem. And I'm just like... You know? Mm-hmm. And I know if I tell Roland, he's going to be like...
It's a problem.
It's a problem. Yeah. Like, he's probably going to be like, no, she has a problem with you. Yeah. You know? And then I'm going to want to approach it because I'm like, whoa, somebody's telling me that I'm right. Let me approach it. Yeah. Even though from what I told you, you thought too, right?
I definitely do think that
there is a problem.
But I don't think that, like, probably the problem is just you.
Yeah.
I think the problem is, like, probably with everybody.
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell you that person did end up going today, right?
Okay.
And so I'm basically the only one that's not there today, you know? I don't know, but it's just, I don't know.
But y'all are meeting on Thursday, aren't you?
Huh?
Y'all are not meeting later? During the week? Yeah.
Well, I think we're supposed to meet later during the week. Yeah. But I don't know. Again, the reason it had been on my mind is because I knew that I was assuming and I don't want to be assuming things, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, guys, sometimes I guess tippy-toeing as much as you don't want to, you have to because like you said, like you don't mind tippy-toeing around your sisters or your parents because these are people you care.
Yeah, that's it. These are the only people, dude, like, yeah, I'm not going to tiptoe around you, you know? I'm going to tell you how it is. También Kike, he's my safe space. And, like, I look at him and I'm like, you know what it is. You know, like, that's what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah.
If it's too hot, get out the kitchen, you know? Like, but I can't be like that with my other family.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, no. Go sit down somewhere. And guess what I'm going to do? I am going to go sit down somewhere.
That's crazy.
I am.
Like, how are how are me and you so strong-minded and strong-willed that there's these people that are like...
They're my weakness. Yeah, they make me weak, bro. Yeah, and I tell Kike, there's only like 6 people in this world that will make me weak.
Yeah.
Like, I do feel like powerless when it comes to them. That I'm just like...
Nah, I don't feel powerless because at the end of the day... But I am a human.
Con mi boca.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a lot of power on my mouth.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, because... okay, girl. We know.
This is my most powerful tool, this mouth.
Like,
so I feel kind of powerless with it.
But I also feel like there is a line.
Yeah.
There is definitely a line.
And that line is when you walk away. Like, you cross the line, now I got to walk away.
Yeah, exactly. Like, for example, with my mother-in-law, we've talked about, you know, if we were to ever get into an argument, like, I'm like, look, me and you, we've gotten into arguments. And I have always told her, and I've said it to Roland, I've said it in front of my father-in-law. I'm like, God forbid, we have a great relationship, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, but God forbid we got into an argument and it got so ugly to where you disrespected me. Mm-hmm. I was like, you better believe I'm just going to walk away.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will not call you out of your name. I will not disrespect you because you were never... Yeah, I'm like, you will never hold that against me. But I will be able to hold it against you.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, and guess what? I'm like, the one that's going to be holding it against you even more is going to be him, Roland. Because I'm his wife.
And he's not forgiving.
And he's not forgiving.
Yeah, Roland is not forgiving.
Nah, honestly, like, Roland is so protective of me. Like, it's crazy.
Period.
Like, if anybody, like... looks at me, says anything,
that's how he's ready should be.
He's like, ready to pop off, like, you know,
because I've heard of so many women que los esposos no hacen nada.
Nah,
se quedan ahí mirando como que like, oh no. And I feel like that's so humiliating for a woman can her husband doesn't back her up, you know?
Girls,
so good for you.
If your husband is not the person defending you, like, that's wild. Y'all need to recheck that, you know, that relationship because, no, like, Roland, like, and he's told his mom, too, like, but his mom knows. Mm-hmm. Same thing like my mom. They've always told us, like, once you're married, that's your family. Yeah. We come second, you know, and it's for real, you know, because Roland's family now is myself and Milo, you know.
Yeah.
Same for me. Like, you will not catch somebody disrespecting Roland. Yeah. Like, they can't tell me shit because Roland's not at party events.
Yeah.
Like, the way they used to tell my cousin. They used to give my cousin shit all the time. Like, where's so-and-so? You know, blah, blah, blah. Because she would show up by herself, you know. And then
they try to make her feel bad for it.
Kinda, you know. And I remember when I first started coming around by myself, because Roland was always with me, and I started coming around by myself. And I think a few people did tell me, like, where is so-and-so? And I'm like, oh, he's working. And some would just take it, and some would be like, damn, he's always working. I'm like, yeah, because he's paying our bills.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You're like, yeah, and I'm here.
So either you like it or not, you know, but you're not paying my bills. But there's a level of, like, respect, and people know that, you know. But I don't know. I don't even know how we got to that topic. Where was the question?
Don't even read the question. No, this is another segment. Remember this segment too.
Oh, because I talked about how I had something in my mind, right? And sometimes it's good to talk about it, you know, because again, I hadn't even told Roland, but it had been on my mind today, and I was like, I'm gonna talk to Alondra about it.
Yeah, and honestly, like, out of love, you do certain things that you're not comfortable with, that play with your ego. I have ego. My ego's pretty high.
Yeah, it is high. Yeah, hella high.
So it's good to humble yourself sometimes, you know, and be like, all right, cool. I'll be the one to be the bigger person. Because
I tell you, like, straight up like this. If I had $1 million, these 3 people that I'm thinking about would have, like, whatever they wanted coming from me.
Yes, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, even though they put you through so much.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong, I feel like if it was in that scenario, I feel like it'd be the same, you know. But I don't know, it's funny because I'm just
maybe not. And maybe not.
Damn, you really checked me right there.
Because it's reality, and maybe not.
Nah, I think for the most part, the way they've acted, I think it would be like that, you know. Especially because I feel like all of them have nothing but love for Milo. Yeah. All of them, you know, and I'm just like, damn. I always appreciate anybody that loves on Milo, because if you're loving on my son, then you got a place in my heart, you know. But with that being said, the next one, we're going into family. Oh wait, it was me. It was you, right? Wait, because we did.
Yeah, we did 2 of these already.
Oh, okay. What 3 qualities would you most like to raise your What 3 qualities would you most like to raise your children to embody?
Okay, 3 qualities. I think it would be respect. Respect, faith, and work hard.
For me, I think it would be respect for sure. Honesty, because I would want them to be an honest, you know. Because Milo, I caught him on a lie like not too long ago. I was like,
did he admit?
I caught him. I was like, are you lying? He's like, what is that? I was like, you're not telling me the truth. And then he got caught, and he's like, I was just joking. I'm like, no, you straight up lied to me. That's lying, you know. But he didn't know. But obviously we're like checking that, you know. But I think as a mom now with Milo, like, I definitely teach him to have respect for others, respect for himself, you know, to be truthful. And I think to be, like, faithful in God, you know, like, oh my God, I didn't even tell you the prayer you sent me, you know, where it says, Dulce Madre.
Yeah, no te alejes.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm like, Dulce Madre. And then he said, no te alejes. I was like, you know it? And he's like, I don't know it. I just remembered. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he's catching on to it.
He's catching on to it, yeah. So, because I read it every day, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, okay. So, like that, you know, like, I want him to be faithful. I don't want him to fear God, but I want him to have respect for God. Yeah. You know, I don't want him to live in fear of, like,
if I do this, then me voy mal.
Yeah. But I want him to respect God. I want him to know that there's right from wrong, and that there's God. There's a God, you know. And so I think those are the 3 qualities for me. So what was the other one you said?
Work hard.
Work hard, yeah. And that too. It's your turn.
Okay. I think we've talked about this. How would you react if your child hit you?
Oh.
I'm hitting him back, bro.
Oh, in your case, it's a girl now.
Yeah, well, I'm going to slap her right back. I'm like, did that hurt? All right, because it hurt me, sis. Yeah, I'm slapping her right back.
Oh, my God, I can't. Oh.
Well, I say that because I'm not a mother yet, but...
You're a mother, girl. You're building a whole ass, growing a whole ass baby inside of you.
Yeah, but I just feel like, boom, slap, and I'm like, boom, slap you right back. Sis, don't do that.
Oh my God, that is.
And I hope she learned her lesson.
Yeah, I don't think Milo's ever
hit you.
Came at me. I think I talked about it that one time.
I think when he was playing and you're like, no, that's enough. But he wanted to keep playing and you were like, no.
And then you got scared because
I was like, stop. I was like, whoa.
That mom in you comes out, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That is too funny. All right, individual. But before I go into individual, I'm going to ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
If you could choose an animal to represent Kike, what would it be?
An animal?
Uh-huh.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I know. Rob said the same thing.
It's so weird, an animal to represent Kike. I think a giraffe.
A giraffe because he's so skinny and tall?
Yeah, he has a really long tongue. And then...
Okay.
And he's so peaceful. Giraffes just look so peaceful. They're just walking and peaceful. Kike's so peaceful and chill. And on minding his own business. Yeah. And I feel like giraffes just eat and mind their own business.
That's so funny because you know what animal I said for Roland?
Mm-hmm.
A pit bull.
Why?
But because if you think about it, pit bulls are sweet, but they can also be aggressive. So to me,
they're hella mean.
No, my pit bull is really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
But they just pop off out of nowhere.
No, she never really popped off on us. My whole family, Roland's parents have a pit bull. Que era la hermana de la mía. And my mom had my dog's dad. Uh-huh. So we've always had pit bulls in our life. Yeah.
So why? Why a pit bull?
Well,
because they're so kind.
Because us, my mom really liked them, so I just grew up with pit bulls.
No, they go why a pit bull for Roland?
Because I feel like he's super sweet to me, but then he's willing to be aggressive to defend
a stranger.
To somebody else, I guess as an example, he's gonna be nice, he's gonna show me the side that he's not gonna show anybody else, but in reality people are like, damn, he looks like he's an asshole, or he looks like he's mean, but in reality he's not, but he can be.
Yeah.
So that's why I said pitbull. He picked a dolphin for me.
What? Really? Why?
Because, one, because it's my favorite animal, and two, because he's they're really smart. I was just you're right.
Yeah.
I love dolphins.
Yeah.
I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but...
To go swim with them?
Oh, I've already gone.
Okay.
Yeah. That was one of my dreams. I've always wanted to swim with dolphins. Siempre. So me and Rollie were boyfriend and girlfriend, nos fuimos para Florida. And he took me to go swim with a dolphin. And he always do you remember the name? And I'm like, yeah, se llamaba Cajun.
Oh, the dolphin?
Yeah. Uh-huh. And then we went again, I want to say in Xcaret. We went and we swam with dolphins there too, in Cancun. And then for our honeymoon, this time, I don't know if we're going to do it or not, but I really, really want to take Milo to swim with dolphins. But I feel like he's going to get scared.
Yeah, he probably is.
So, I don't know. But dolphins are very jealous animals. Like to us humans. Because we have feet and they don't. Yeah, so when you're swimming with dolphins, so basically
they know that you have feet and I don't.
Yeah, so because they're really smart animals. And
bro, I think it showed me scratching my panza. I was like, was I showing my panza?
I was like, what, is the camera dying or what?
No, I was like, did you just saw my panza?
Guys, well, obviously, y'all know that the last episode she announced that she was pregnant.
I had no itch on my stomach. And I was a little too confident here.
Yeah.
A little too comfortable.
But, the classes, the people, when we went, they would tell us, you have to take a little class right before you swim with them. And they said, don't be kicking your legs too much. Porque they'll look, no te van a hacer nada. No, they won't do anything, but they're very jealous animals.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? But and then my dad, me regala for my birthday and my Christmas, he'll give me little collectibles.
Of dolphins?
Yes. So for my birthday that happened, my 29th birthday, me regaló a set of two dolphins, which represented me and Roland.
Yeah.
And then another one that was like a mom and a baby. And Milo freaking broke it, bro.
Really? Oh, they're glass?
They're glass. Yeah, they're collectibles. Oh. Yeah. And then last year, I think he got me like sea turtles. The year before that, he gave me like a dolphin chain or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like siempre. Like, that's my favorite animal. Like, I love dolphins. So if y'all want to ever give me anything that has animals, something dolphins. But yeah, that was the question.
That's so weird. I was just like,
I know. What? It's so funny because I had asked Rob and he's like, I don't know. And he didn't end up saying really like a name or whatever. Or
an animal. I don't want to offend my sweetheart.
No, I think he said like gazelle. I don't know. He said something, but because it rhymed with her name.
Oh, okay.
And then I asked him. I asked him what's one of the best advice that they've ever gotten, and he told me something that I was like, wow, I'm keeping a mental note for sure. He said that they told him basically that to always listen before he speaks, because that's why we have two ears and one mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, that's so true, because sometimes I'll just be like,
I didn't hear you, but I know what I'm about to say next.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So when he said, I'm like, damn, that's fucking true. Like I need to take a step back and listen before I speak, because sometimes I'm ready to just pop off and give my opinion.
Like, all right, I'm gonna let you talk, but I'm not listening.
Yeah. And then he said, and also like to learn how to really listen and to kind of like basically pick who's bullshitting and who's not. Like, you know, I'm like, I don't think I'm like that good on that one, but I need to like pay attention, you know, because that's where I'm at right now. Like,
yeah, I feel like when I catch myself BSing and then I start just like turning the argument into a joke, because I'm like, nah, I'm just BSing, bro. I'm just turning this into a joke because I still don't want to lose.
Bien tóxica. Oh my god.
Yeah, like I'm just, dude, okay, fine. Like it's not even that big of a deal, but because I know I was defeated already, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. I think like with Roland, sometimes he gets me like, oh, fucking go at it, you know, and he's like, I didn't say that, and I'm just like, yeah, you did. I remember,
but like with that, you're like,
I don't even remember. I'm like, did I make that up? Did I added more words? Because in the podcast,
dude, you be doing that a lot.
Yes. Because he made a clip, right? Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I really do that. Yeah. Like,
and you're like, I didn't say that. And he's like, oh
no, with you.
With me, and I was like, I thought you said this, and you're like, no, I didn't.
You said, did you say you loved it? I'm like, I didn't say I loved forgetting, but I literally said, oh yeah, I love forgetting. Like, that's crazy. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I really need to take a step back, think before I speak, and say what I gotta say, because I'm like, damn, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, but you did it with Roland too.
Yeah, with the sushi and the mine was Gerber's.
He's like, what was your first food?
Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't say I said what was the worst food.
Yeah, and then I said first. Yeah. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I'm wild for that. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be back. And we are back. So we're gonna go on the individual one.
Well, yeah.
Did you do family?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. These are called blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's a game called blah blah blah.
No, I'm just kidding, guys. It's love lingual, better language for better love. This is good. I was honestly gonna take these on the plane for me and Roland,
just to have a conversation. Yeah.
But then I'm just like, he's probably gonna be using his headphones and I'm gonna be reading a book. So
yeah.
But it'd be cool. Oh, I want to play a game with you. But we'll play right now. Okay. What's one quality you wish you had that you don't?
A quality that I wish I had, but I don't?
Mm-hmm.
I'm perfect. Honestly, I think I'm working on it, and I actually feel like I'm getting a lot better, but it's my patience.
You don't have patience? You don't have patience?
I think I used to not have any. Like, I'd be like, getting better now.
You're about to pop this girl. You better have some patience for sure.
So I think that I wish I had, and I think I kind of have it now. But another quality that I don't have, and I wish I had it. Dang.
I think one for me would be, I really wish I could have the quality of like speaking like 100% Spanish and not having to mix in my English. Like, I know I can work on it, you know. Me and Milo and Roland have been like talking a little more Spanish around him. And I wish that was the quality that I had. I just feel like I don't practice it as much.
Fluent.
Yeah, like I want to say I considered my mom speaks English.
Oh,
yeah, like
so everybody who's around you speaks both languages.
Yeah, so I feel comfortable enough talking
both with her.
Yeah, so I really wish like I didn't think that working with Faith I was gonna have to like practice my Spanish, but I do because she doesn't speak Spanish, so I translate a lot for her. You know, not a lot, but I translate for her. You know, and we had a meeting where I was like full on translator. And I had to look up like a few words because I didn't know how to say it, you know. And I really wish I had the quality to speak like if I had a conversation where I knew how to keep it just all Spanish and not mix in my English.
Yeah.
Like I want to have those conversations.
Okay.
Like sit down like with somebody that's like, let's say your mom, like your mom speaks nothing but Spanish. Okay, like I would love to sit down and have like a just all Spanish conversation with her.
Sin decir, ¿cómo se dice esto? Sin tener que decir.
Yes, exactly. Like I have a tia, my tia Chana, and she speaks nothing but
Spanish.
But then when I took her to Mexico,
¿Te pones nerviosa cuando hablas con una persona que habla solamente español?
Not when it's my family.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when it's like a stranger, somebody, you know, because I don't want to look stupid. Like I want to know like what I'm saying, you know. So I'm like, damn, I really need to practice my Spanish. But when do I practice? You know, so I'm just like. That's gonna be like a goal for me for this year.
What about with Roland's family? His dad and mom, they speak English?
They speak Spanish and they understand English. So I talk to them like in both. Like I'll start in Spanish and I end up talking in English. And I don't want to do that. Like I want to be able to sit down and just talk to them in Spanish, you know. And especially because I feel like they kind of like, they don't judge me, but they'll make fun of it. Not like you know, but
like, ¿a poco no sabes decir eso, Evelyn?
No, not like that, but like they'll call me out on it. Like they're like that I don't know how to like fully say things, you know. Not in a bad way. It's just like I know that they know. Yeah. That I can't have like a full on conversation in Spanish. So that's a quality that I really wish I had, but I also know that if I want it that bad, I can work on it. Yeah. You know, so
okay, now I remembered what quality I wish I had. Because I literally this Sunday, I told Kike that I wish I had this. To be able to be friendly. Just friendly and like accept. Like I am friendly.
You are.
But I wish I was like friendly to the extent that I'm like, oh, I can keep a friendship with you. Because I've had so many girls that have like wanted to keep a friendship with me. And I just don't know how to sustain it. Like I had this girl that goes to my gym that we started texting, right? Because she was like, oh, we should work out together, blah blah, and yeah, cool, yeah. And she would check up on me here and there, but I just didn't know how to sustain the friendship, or like I didn't.
Well, because I also feel like,
so I'm like, I'm not that friendly, bro. Like how do you do it? Or like I had a girl who'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go pick you up, we should go out for lunch, and we did it once or twice, and like I was just like, you know. Yeah, and Gike was like, he was like, I think you're just fine where you're at. Like you're content with the people that you hang out with already, which is just my sisters and you know. He's like, you probably don't need more. There's people like that. Like, don't feel bad for it.
Yeah, Roland's like that.
Yeah.
Well, Roland knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know. One thing I am gonna tell you though, the best way to keep those friendships alive is literally just checking up on them.
Yeah.
You don't have to hang out with them. Like a quick, like, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Like that. I learned that because Amadora, when she came on here, she's like that she always taps in with people. She's like, I haven't seen these people for years. And she's like, as long as I'm tapping in. And literally like with her, man, we used to work at Red Lobster when I was like young, right?
Yeah.
And I met her there. And now she's in LA. Like, otra fuera, our relationship would have just been done.
Died down.
I hadn't talked to Amadora. Maybe on social media is another good way to keep that friendships alive. Because at the end of the day, it's just not even like a friendship. It's just a relationship you have with somebody or, you know, connection. And she literally, I sent her a message. I'm like, oh my God, you look so beautiful. Like, even that, you know?
Yeah.
And like a message. And then she's like, man, I'm going to be in Houston. She's hit me up with I'm going to be in Houston this day.
Yeah.
Or this time or whatever. Stop looking at
my
hair.
I'm like, well, wait, I'm not supposed to look. It's because it's already in your forehead.
Is it? I don't feel it.
I know, but you fixed it. It was falling to your forehead. It's dancing around.
Yeah. I don't say anything about yours. Make that a quality.
Do your hair.
No, make eye contact.
Oh,
yeah. She hit me up like, oh, let's go have some lunch or dinner. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm down. Mm-hmm. But she's the type that, like, she sets the date. So I know that I'm not going to waste her time. And like, you know, what the hell are we going to talk about? We don't have a lot of things in common, you know.
It's just catching up, kind of like, we'll see when we get there.
It's just like, I know we can have some randomized conversations, you know, so I'm good to have a conversation. So are you. So it should be easy, you know.
Exactly. Pero como que I'm just like,
but do you feel like it's a waste of time? Maybe?
Yeah. Like even in my head, I'm like, oh, why do I even like try to keep when I'm probably going to feel like, what could be doing this, you know?
Yeah.
Pero sí me siento mal because I was like, man, I wish I was that girl who had friends, you know, couple of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a matter of just tapping in with them. Just be like, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Comment on their pictures here and there.
I think probably when I'm a stay-at-home mom or something.
Yeah. Are you going to become a stay-at-home mom?
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know.
You feel like, are you going to stop cutting?
I don't know if I could, but
yeah,
I feel like it'd be worth it just to give it a shot.
At least the first, I would say at least the first 6 months.
Yeah.
But again, you're also working in like your business. So I feel like you could easily schedule haircuts certain times of the week, you know, just to get your you time, your extra little money, and you'll be good.
Yeah, my mom's like, oh, like you can just leave your daughter with me like 3 hours or something. I'm like, I don't think I can. You know,
yeah.
Like I don't think I could leave her.
I would definitely recommend maternity leave.
Yeah.
For a certain amount of time, like maybe the first 3 months, you know. No working, just
so I'm doing August, and I said I'll come back for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, especially because the holidays. So you know people are gonna want.
So I'm like, I know you want a haircut. I know you want a good one. So
yeah,
we're open.
Yeah, and so you were saying that your mom offered to take care.
Oh yeah, of the
baby
little one. Yeah, and my sisters were like kind of like hyping it up, like, oh, she can take care of it for like 3 hours. Because I was telling them, like, I was like, my only concern is work. Like whenever I have the baby, you know, like my only concern is work. Like, ¿cómo lo voy a hacer? And they were like, oh, like it's gonna be so simple. It's gonna be fine. Like my mom could just stay with her. And I'm just like, no, you know.
But I also think you just have like.
Y también me siento mal to like give her to Kike and be like, oh, you just got back from work. Stay with her now. Like, I feel bad. Like, no, like, he's tired. He also, maybe he wants to work out. He, you know, like, I mean, it is going to be his child, right?
But I also think that if you think about it, it just depends financially.
Yeah.
If you can take the cut, then take it. Mm-hmm. I would recommend, obviously, like, maybe a different suite because it'll be, like...
100%.
You know, something...
I told him, I was like, I need a place where it's 2 rooms. At least, like where I can have baby in one room with her little camera propped, and I'm looking at her, and I know if she's upset or she needs a bottle, I can run over to her real quick, give her bottle, tell my client, you're understanding, right? And you got nowhere to go because I need to take care of my baby. You better come with a lot of time in your hands, you know, because I'm a mother. Yeah,
I'm booking you for an hour and a half.
Yeah,
with my breaks.
Yeah.
That too.
So I've thought like maybe
Have you thought about your mother-in-law too?
Yeah, I'm not giving. If I'm not giving it to my mom, like I'm not giving it to my mother-in-law.
Giving her, leaving her. I would think that you have like the perfect opportunity just with your schedule.
Yeah.
Because you make your availability to what you want, you know, so that just works out. Maybe doing some in the morning, that depends how busy you are, you know, or during lunch. You'll pick whenever you know you're always booked. I know you're booked all the time, but...
I know I'm always booked from 3 to 7.
Oh, okay.
For sure. Those are every day. It'll be 3 for 7. I'm always booked.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't get booked in the morning.
Oh, okay. So I would say maybe like leave her with your mom, but have Kike pick her up.
Yeah.
And then you just both meet home. he probably have her for a few, like maybe an hour or two, depending what time he gets home.
Yeah.
I would do that, because like you also, but I would take the time completely off for the first 3 months if you can, because you want to be able to share that with her 100%. And like, that bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll have your 40 days that you have to recover. And if you have a C-section, that's additional days, and then you just never know, like, if you're going to deal with postpartum, you're not going to know, like, how attached you're going to feel to her, that you probably just like, man, fuck these guys. I ain't cutting no more hair. Like, you know? So.
Like, I've seen Star's baby, and I'm just like, he's so cute. Mm-hmm. Like, and I can tell,
she's a stay-at-home mom, right? Like, she's not going back to work.
I don't know if she is, but she's a whole nurse,
Yeah.
But she has told me, like, Larry was the breadwinner in the house. And I'm like, girl, I thought you was breadwinner because she's the whole nurse. She's an RN, right? Mm-hmm. But she's like, no, Larry's the breadwinner. So I'm just like, dang, like, okay, then he could sustain,
Yeah.
If I thought she could sustain, he could sustain. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I see her, how in love she is with her baby, that I'm just like, she's probably not going back to work.
Yeah, I don't think she's going back to work. That happened to me. I didn't go back to work.
Yeah.
I went from full-time to picking my own day that I wanted to go. Mm-hmm. And I didn't book. When I tell you that as for subbing my first year, I did not go. You're supposed to go at least once a semester. I went once the first semester. Because it was so hard for me. And the other days I would go half days.
Yeah. And I've told Kike, like, too, like, you have to choose your battles. Like, for him, he's like, okay, well, you can be a stay-at-home mom and I'll go work a heavier job, a job that's probably not going to be here in town. And I'm like, no, I'd rather struggle and have you here, like, yeah, I'd rather struggle financially and, like, eat beans and rice for a while till we pick up our beans and rice for a while till we pick up our, this is when you say I'm ghetto, right?
Yeah.
That's how I talk. So yeah, I was like, no, I'd rather struggle in another way than to struggle with your absence.
For sure. For sure. Because no, like, me and Roland, like I mean, we've talked about it, that we've struggled financially sometimes.
And that's okay. Like,
it's normal.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah, you'll get to where you have to be at the right time.
Ends meet.
Yeah. Like I said it on the last episode, like, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Somehow you'll figure it out. And if you think about it, you're also, like, in the position again to where, like, you could create your own schedule,
So if you become a mom again, are you quitting your job?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'll probably do maternity leave. Yeah. But I'm hoping that if I have my next kid, whenever I have my next kid, right? I'm already working from home a lot, but I at least know that I can count on Ronan a little bit more to be at home, because he's going to be working more from home, So I'm okay, one or me or him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm okay either way.
Like, you or him staying home.
Yeah. But I just know that where I'm at right now with my job, there's a lot that I can do from home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just feel like I'm so... Ahorita estoy más movida. But don't get me wrong, I don't know. Because if financially Roland got it, he got it,
Yeah.
And I won't work. But I also want to make my own money somehow. So I probably either go... Because I'm full-time with Faith now. But it's such a weird schedule, you see, because she's so good about, like... She knows I'm a mom, so she lets me pick up Milo from school.
She's so flexible with you.
Yeah, like if Milo has a field trip, like I'm going out of town this weekend and she's cool with it, And even when I go to Mexico, I'll be working in Mexico off my phone. Like, it's just so doable for me to do it that it just works out.
Yeah.
And I told her, I'm like, I'm not taking my laptop to Cancun.
Because I'm on vacation.
And she's like, no, I don't expect you to take your laptop. But I know that it's so easy to do what I'm doing with her. Yeah. It's time consuming, yes. But it's easy that I know if I have, like, a break over there, I'm probably going to be working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I can literally be at the beach drinking a beer.
Texting or doing
booking whatever I'm doing, and... getting it done, like, and she knows. She can basically, what I'm doing for her is booking her events, right? Mm-hmm. So if I'm not booking, it's like she knows. She can see. If I'm not looking at the applications, she can see. Mm-hmm. So if I'm doing it, she knows. Like, she knows I got it. And I feel like I'm so good. And I'm super organized too, you know. So I feel like if I had my second baby, I could do a lot of it from home. Yeah, maybe like leave her with my mother-in-law for... I say leave her like I'm manifesting a girl right now. I'm definitely manifesting a girl. I'm manifesting a baby. Yeah. I wouldn't mind leaving her with my mother-in-law for like 3 hours while I go do a meeting. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know if I'd still be working with the attorney though, because I'm working with him from home.
But it's just one day, isn't it?
With him, I meet with him one day too. Yeah. But with him, I'm like working from 8 to 10 in the morning. But I just know that as a new mom, you need to sleep. Yeah. You know, and I'm forever grateful for my little sister porque she would come. She stayed with me the first 2 weeks after Roland went back to work. Mm-hmm. And she would watch Milo for me from like 7 to 9 in the morning while I slept.
That's so good.
Yes. So I am going to tell you that though. As a mom, if people offer the help, take it. Mm-hmm. Because they're only offering because...
They care for you.
They care for you. Yeah. So if I ever was like, hey, you want me to go over and you can take a nap? Mm-hmm. You know.
We had my little sister's baby shower this past weekend. Mm-hmm. Her baby shower. And she had little like cards, the ones that I had in my wedding that said like, give an advice to the new mom or the new parents. And one of the questions was like, don't feel bad if, and I put, don't feel bad if you need help. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Because you'll see, like, I would not take people's help.
Was it because, like, no, I got it. Like, I should be having it. I should get it. I should, like... Yeah.
I had... Me and Roland both, we were, like...
Exhausted,
He's not anybody's responsibility. Yeah. He's our responsibility. And, like, we killed it, you know, but... It was tired. Like, we were tired. Like, I am going to say... That's why I said, like, sleep as much as you can, man. Because for me... Once the baby is here, it's like...
that doesn't matter. Like, I hate when people tell me, like, ay, disfruta tú. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to go through it. You know, like, it doesn't mean, like, if I sleep amazingly right now. Like,
no, you know how you sleep at night right now?
Yeah.
And you don't wake up?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not happening.
No, I know
ever
that.
Again.
But when people say, like, oh, enjoy it right now. And it's like, oh, if I enjoy it right now, I'm just like, it's not going to be so horrible.
Like, oh, I see what you're saying.
Come on. Okay,
I see what you're saying.
Oh, that's like, you're giving me like, oh, that's going to help you if you sleep a lot now.
Oh, no, yeah. No, I don't mean it like that. I guess it's more appreciate your sleep right now. Appreciate it because...
No, I sleep good and I sleep...
Yeah,
I sleep good.
No, like, even now, Milo wakes up in the middle of the night and he'll just go to the room and he'll be like, Mommy, Papi, I have to tell you something.
Oh, he's such a liar.
I'm just like, what? I'm thirsty. So Roland se va, you know. Another thing
is it too, like at 1 a.m. that he does that?
1, 2 a.m. He'll wake up and go to our room. And but sometimes I'm like, when he's done, I'm just like, come sleep with us, because man, I love sleeping with him. Yeah. I hate when people are like, co-sleeping, blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck. Like, as long as, like, that's my kid. Like, como se dice, the safe measure of it, like, it's cool.
Yeah, like, we have a California.
Like, I know, right? Like, nosotros antes, la cuna de Milo, le quitamos when he was like a toddler. Le quité un side, and I literally put his cuna next to the wall. Like, this was Milo's cuna, and this was my bed. And it was like this. Right next to each other.
But he stayed in his space and
he stayed in his cuna, and I would literally sleep right here and he would sleep in his cuna. There was nothing in dividing us. So he could jump on our bed if he wanted to, you know. But again, he was already a toddler by then. But I don't know. It's just an exciting thing. But again, I don't know like I say, well, I don't know, we're fucking millionaires when I have my second baby. Yeah. And I won't even got to worry about working.
Yeah, you never know what the future holds.
Yeah, but I do enjoy what I'm doing. Yeah. So maybe I'll keep it, and then just pick and choose, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm excited for you.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's one thing that I knew that I needed to let go was control, because I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I needed to let go of control, because if not, I'd be freaking out right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, like, before I got pregnant, I knew I was like, we're going to be fine, because I had already let go of that control. If not, I would have been like, this is not what I wanted, and I would have been like freaking out, and I would have been upset with myself. And
no, but I think y'all be fine. You Kike knowing to do finances, and I think both of y'all are good. I think he's freaking out.
No, he's just too good with finances that it's like, that's kind of crazy that we could have done this a long time ago, right, as boyfriend and girlfriend, but you know, we had to wait because it's like my money doesn't belong to you till I say I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we had to wait
to
get married. But I was like, oh, I would have loved to have done all this while we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of things that I think about, like, that me and Roland did that I'm just like, damn, why did we do that?
Yeah.
You know? But I also think that obviously everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
At the right time. You know what I mean? Like, solo Dios sabe, like, por qué ustedes no pusieron su dinero juntos antes, como novio y novia, you know? Because you don't know if you would have been like, what the fuck are you doing? That's my money. Like, don't tell me how to handle my money.
Right.
Because mentally, you weren't ready to let go of control.
Right.
Then, and now you are.
Yeah.
You know? So, that could have been the end of your relationship.
No, yeah, 100%.
So, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
and now that when Kike asked me, like, so what do you think about doing? I'm like, well, I don't know. We'll see when we cross that bridge. He's like, what do you mean you don't know? Because I always know. You know?
Yeah.
So for him, he's like, no, you should know now. And I'm like, but I don't, and that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, like, I'll know once we get closer to that.
Yeah, and you just with babies, it's just like you never know anything. Like, it's so crazy. I did see Star's post about what you need.
Yeah.
And I agree with her 100%.
What do you mean about what you
like
need?
She's like, you don't need much for a newborn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and you really don't.
Yeah.
You know, like for me,
you think people overdo it? Like, people overdo it?
I don't think it's really overdoing it because it's your baby. You want to give him everything. You know what I mean? So Milo's crib, but you also got to be smart about it. No voy a comprar una cuna que solo la va a usar. You know, like, yo compré una cuna que él se podía hacer toddler bed.
So it was going to last.
So it lasted
years.
him.
Yeah.
Literally, Milo got this bed, the full-size bed or whatever, when he turned 4.
Oh, wow.
And he had
like
his...
literally recently.
Yeah, and he I want to say when he turned 4, because it was like around the Goku time. The Goku era. And before then, in his room, it was his crib with the colchón abajo. And it was a toddler bed. So he could easily get on and get off.
Yeah.
So I like things like that, you know. The drawers that she had in her room.
Like super simple and small.
Like that is one of the furnitures that Milo had. And then I sold it recently, maybe like last year, lo vendí. Let me put this timer really quick because I don't want the camera and then the producer get mad at me. Like, I bought it and he used it his basically todo el tiempo, right?
Yeah.
And then that, like, there's the swing he did use, I did give away. One thing I think I wouldn't buy for my second kid is un corral.
What is that?
Like,
oh, to like, para que no se pasen, to like a different...
No, like just sitting them down like a playpen.
Oh, okay.
Because I saw Y Dot talk about it, and she's like, I never restricted her from, and sat her like in a playpen.
Como un perro.
No. Not like that, but yeah, like you just don't want, you put them sitting down and you give them their toys, you know, and I did have Milo in one of those, right? And it was fine. He would play, and it would let me as a mom do things around the house.
Y también you were not like, you're worried about like, ya se salió, or like, you knew he was in there.
Yeah, I knew he was in there, so it gave me peace of mind and to do things, you know.
So why wouldn't you again?
Because I saw when she said that she didn't want to restrict her daughter from like doing things, and it's true because her daughter started walking fast.
Oh.
Porque ella empezó a buscar.
Okay,
you know?
I see like when she's walking, pero like crawling or like.
Yeah, nunca la puso.
Wow.
Yeah, like never, like, but like there is things like
I was thinking like my niece when she was little, we would like put her in a box with a lot of crayons and she would just paint all over the box for like
that's creative
20 minutes, you know.
Yeah, and it's also like, again, it's just no judgment. I still have Milos. I had two, but again, he was the first boy in both families, so everybody was so excited. We got a bunch of stuff. His closet was full of clothes, you know. I still have baby clothes there. And we got 2 corrals, like, you know.
Fueron regalos.
Yeah, nosotros no gastamos casi nada. Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, like, we were really blessed with Milo. Like, we didn't really spend nothing with him.
To start up.
Not money in diapers, no money in wipes, nothing. Like, casi nada.
Yeah, that's when my suegra's like, have 2 baby showers. One with your family, one with us. She's like, I'm not saying because we don't want to get together with your family. I'm saying that para que, like, you don't spend money on our hall. We got your baby shower and they got your baby shower over there.
Listen to her.
Yeah.
Because I invited my in-laws to my mom's baby shower. And they invited my family.
Yeah.
But it just helped me and Roland a lot. You know, like, it's just people that might come to theirs might not go to your mom's, exactly. You know? And
that's what she was saying. She's like, para que ellos estén, like, bien, because they kind of live far away from each other. She's like, they're in Channabview and we're in South Houston. So they're like, para que la familia de tu parents can feel comfortable going there and everybody shows up. And then when we invite ours, everybody shows up.
Yeah, I definitely agree 100%.
And I was kind of like, I don't know. But then I talked about it with my husband and he was like, no, that sounds like a great idea.
It is a great idea. Yeah. Like, for us, it was like that. And but I do think that you don't need much for a baby.
Yeah.
As long as you have the diapers, you know.
It made me feel so good because we only have a 1-bedroom, you know, so it was like...
And then I did see Star post a bassinet. I don't think, I mean, to each their own, right? But I didn't think a bassinet was necessary. Because they grow out of it so quick, you know?
They're only there for a couple months and that's it, right?
And that's why I did one of the corrales I had did have the little area where they can sleep, you know? Like, it was, they can, se quitaba, and then they can play. Pero as a baby, it was like this little, like a level, and they could sleep in there. And he would sleep there. Maybe like, I don't know, the first week. I don't know how long, honestly. But then we started co-sleeping. And again, it's not recommended. Yeah, but there is like, things. There is things.
You can
roll over the baby. Yeah. There's a lot of things. Pero también hay cosas now que puedes comprar.
To protect the baby.
To protect the baby.
And still have him in your bed.
Yeah. Or do the whole... the thing with the crib, how we did it too, like we put the crib right next to our bed, the baby's right there, and you're like next to the baby. You could even leave the wall if you wanted to, but for us we just took it off because he was already like a toddler, right? And but again, it's a lot of research that you can do, but the more you research, the more you're like, what the fuck, I'm not gonna do that,
or
you know?
Like there's a lot of options.
Co-sleeping is like definitely like not something that they recommend, you know, but
it doesn't apply to just everybody.
Yeah, I feel like we did okay. Like, realistically. El bassinet, te digo, like, se me hace como bien chiquito y I feel like, you know? And it's a lot of things, like, that I see and I'm just like, damn, that's true, you know? O como una andadera. Like, I think those are good to help them
start, like, doing their little exercises.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I know, I'm so excited. But if you invite me to a baby shower, invite me to your mom's. Okay. And then Rob said that he's going to be hurt if you don't invite him to his.
Really? Okay, I'll invite Rob too.
Yeah. I was like, she's probably going to invite Ronnie and not you. He's like, hell no, I'm going to throw a bitch fit. So I was like, It was so funny. But with that being said, this is our Entre Nos podcast. How are you feeling though? About with the podcast now that you're pregnant?
Good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay. Because I told her, man, she's probably going to like not want to do it no more.
No, yeah.
Her
hormones. I don't have any symptoms.
Her hormones are going to throw her off. And she's going to be like, nah, I don't want to do it no more.
The only time that I felt upset because I was so tired was yesterday. And Kika was like, what's wrong? Because he could just tell.
Well, you walked in looking kind of like... Como que estabas enferma or something.
No, it's because I have una cortada inside of my nose and out of nowhere, it bothers me and it makes my eye watery.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then it just starts like watering my nose. Yeah. But I'm not sick, but it's just like I have a cut inside.
Yeah, because remember, you want baby girl to know that you're a podcaster, okay?
Yeah.
And hopefully when we get paid, you get paid.
Yeah. I mean, she'll recognize your voice
whenever. Oh, sure. For sure, she's going to recognize my voice. She's going to be like, she's going to come out and she's going to be like, it's wild. What is it?
That's wild.
I was born today. That's wild. That's what she's gonna say. Like, you know, I've seen like, I don't know. It's cool. Like, I'm super happy for you guys.
Thank you.
You know, but with that being said, Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and comment, take a picture of y'all's favorite part, and feel free to comment. And I will reply back. I always forget to reply back.
Okay.
Peace, guys.
Bye.